police uniform and I'm required you to give me your name because you literally just
You
lingering around.
You require what? Say that again.
Your name? What is your
Mate,
name?
we're just asking for your details, okay?
You require my name?
Police.
Yes.
Say that again. Say it again.
I'm not saying it again, mate.
Alright then, so turn around and go away.
Pardon?
So,
Turn around and go away.
This one
Good to see you back. Thanks for tuning in. On this channel, we expose overreach, examine how law enforcement handles situations, defend public freedoms, and make sure those in uniform answer for their actions. What you're watching originally appeared on Auditing Britain's page. So head over through the link below because he deserves your support. The scenario here is straightforward. He films a stationary patrol car, then walks away without any drama, without getting loud, without stirring anything up. You'd think that's the end of it, except the cops decide they need to get involved, turning something harmless into a confrontation. They pull him aside, demand identification without legitimate reason, hint at potential crimes they can't articulate, and fall back on threats instead of actual law. Something that should have been nothing becomes an exercise in control over somebody who's done nothing wrong. As it progresses, it's obvious they're only continuing because they expect submission, not because they have legal power. Eventually, it wraps up exactly as expected when someone refuses to roll over. He stays calm and firm while they realize they've got no legal grounds to detain him.
Why are you looking inside the police car?
So wanted
You
to.
got your details on you, please.
Sorry?
You got your details on you?
Details? What details?
ID,
Your
like driving
license
license
or
or
something like
passport
that?
or anything like that.
Passport?
Yeah, or driving license. Anything with your name, you don't
I'm not
have.
going on holiday.
No, but some people carry their driving license around with them. So have you got
I'm
your
not driving either.
Have you got anything
What's your name
to
then?
prove your ID on you?
Do you want me to prove my ID?
Yeah.
Yes, that's why exactly what
Do you want to prove yours?
I can prove mine.
Here, go on. Police?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry, who,
doesn't matter.
what's your name?
What is your name? We're asking your name at the moment. You've
Can
been
you prove
looking
yours as well?
If you want to be dealing with my uniform colleagues, but I don't like
What
how
is
you're
your
looking
name,
into the
mate?
police.
Can you prove yours?
I'm identified as a police officer.
So, I didn't see it.
Right.
I didn't even see
I've
it.
already asked for yours first. It doesn't
I
matter.
didn't see it.
If you would like, I'm not
stop
in
playing
uniform.
silly.
So
What's
if
your
you'd
name?
like to identify yourself to my uniformed colleague,
Sure. Can I see your ID?
you've
she's
seen my
already
ID.
identified
Okay,
herself,
my
sir.
colleague has seen you've seen my colleague's ID.
I didn't see yours. Can I see yours?
She's already shown you her ID. Because we're not in uniform, we don't have to provide any more. We've shown you our ID. We've got two officers here in uniform.
Yeah?
They've identified themselves as well as police officers. If you could direct your
I didn't.
ID
I
towards
still.
them.
I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are.
I don't know.
I don't know who you are.
They immediately start pressing him for his name and personal information as if it's something he's obliged to hand over, without mentioning any suspected offense or explaining what authority they're using. It's simply give us your details with absolutely nothing to justify it. When are politely asks to see their identification as well, you can hear how their attitude changes instantly. They quickly show a warrant card, but don't keep it visible long enough for him to actually examine it properly. Then make the claim that because they're not in uniform, they don't have to provide their details. That's completely incorrect. Wearing plain clothes doesn't erase accountability. Actually, when officers are exercising police powers without being in uniform, the need to clearly identify themselves becomes even more critical. You can't demand transparency from ordinary people while ducking that same requirement yourselves.
Police uniform, mate.
Okay, so
I'm in a police uniform and I'm required you to give me your name because you literally just
You
lingering
requi-
around.
you
looking in the
require
police car.
what? Say that again.
Your name? What is your
Mate,
name?
we're just asking for your details, okay?
You require my name?
Police.
Yes.
Say that again. Say it again.
I'm not saying it again, mate.
Alright then. So turn around and go away.
Pardon?
So,
Turn around
you're
and
being-
go away.
This is what I'm talking about earlier. You're being very rude to
This
me.
time my fingers are here.
Yeah, but you're telling
earlier
the
you said my
officer to
finger is
turn around
aggressive.
and Go away.
She said, listen what she said. Listen, listen what she said. She said, yeah, shush, shush,
Don't tell me to shush.
shush,
Don't tell me to
shush,
shush.
shush.
Don't tell me to shush.
You will shush.
I will not shush.
You will shush.
You're
No,
a very
I'm not.
rude
You will
man,
shush.
You are very
sir.
rude to
No,
me.
she said that require your name. Listen to her. Listen
What's
to
wrong
her.
with that?
You require nothing.
I do.
No, you don't.
You followed us
You
down
will
here.
walk away without my name. Do you want to?
You followed us
You
down.
will walk away without my name.
followed us
Yeah,
down.
I followed you because you are bullying kids over there.
not bullying anyone.
You are bullying kids.
Her logic appears to be that since she's wearing a uniform, he's automatically required to identify himself. That's not the way the law functions at all. An officer doesn't acquire the authority to demand someone's identity simply by being in police clothing. There needs to be a specific legal basis involved. supported by genuine and reasonable grounds. She then tries to justify the demand by claiming he was peering into a police vehicle, as though that action by itself amounts to suspicious behavior. Simply observing a car, regardless of whether it belongs to the police, isn't illegal. It doesn't suddenly make someone suspect, and it certainly doesn't give officers the power to extract personal information. There's no criminal offense known as glancing at a police vehicle. What's actually taking place here is an attempt to reframe perfectly innocent behavior into something that appears questionable or unlawful.
You will walk away without my name. Do you understand? And you will shush.
So you're just a very rude man. Can you just move on?
Yeah, I can be as rude as I like to this one. I can be as rude as I like.
Have you got nothing
Because she
better to
said
do?
that require your name.
You're doing it again.
She's lying.
I'm not right.
Okay, then you will walk away without my name. Would you want? Do you want to bet? Do you want to bet?
So let's just go, Marie.
Because I will put £1,000 on it that you will not get my name.
If we arrested you,
Okay.
we'd get your name.
Sorry?
If we arrested
You're
you,
not going to arrest me either.
well, if you keep on being rude to people, it might happen.
I can be rude. You cannot arrest me.
Section 5 of the public.
Shouting is fine.
No, it's
Section
not
5
fine.
It is absolutely
Shouting in
fine.
a public place is a
Shouting?
public order.
Shouting?
Yes, shouting in a
The
public
public
place.
order officer is not shouting.
Yes, alarm and
What if
distress.
people that sells vegetables?
Alarm and distress.
Strawberries!
If you're causing people alarm and distress,
Have you heard people?
you'll be arrested.
Have you heard people selling strawberries? Have you heard people selling strawberries in the street? Huh?
Mate, you're coming too close to me, that's why.
Have you heard people selling strawberries in the street? I can be close. Is it an offense to be close? I told you you're not going to get my name, Joker.
The arrest threat doesn't appear connected to any actual offense. It surfaces when the exchange isn't going their way, more like a control mechanism to regain dominance in the situation. Even at that point, they still can't state clearly what law's been violated. So rather than citing anything specific, they resort to vague warnings and intimidating language. At one stage, they attempt to classify a confident tone and slightly raised voice as a public order issue. But that reasoning falls apart under scrutiny. Public order laws weren't created to protect officers from being questioned or spoken to with firmness. They're meant for situations where someone's conduct genuinely becomes threatening or abusive in nature. They also imply that simply being in close physical proximity to an officer constitutes an offense, which is completely false. There's no law that criminalizes standing near someone without obstruction, without harassment, and without any breach of the peace. Being close to an officer in a public area isn't illegal whatsoever.
Officer, I need to see your ID.
Have you committed?
You engage with me, I need to see your ID.
Right, I don't need to do anything of the sort.
I need to see your ID.
Why?
Because I need to complain about you. Why? I've seen hers. I know you're recording. Huh?
I've shown you my ID. I'll show you.
I did not see it.
It was also caught on my camera that she's produced her ID. And
Yeah, but I did not see it. What's your shoulder number?
6389
And you are?
11.
Just 11?
11, yep.
Cora 11.
Yep.
Okay, so why did you approach me in the street like that?
Because
you were looking
into
inside
a
the
police.
So what's wrong with looking?
We were just asking a question.
No, you weren't asking questions, you require information, name and that. Sorry?
Why do you need to look inside the police car?
Just to see if you guys left anything stupid in there.
Well, that's absolutely none of your business.
Of course it's my business if you left something stupid in
Why are
there.
you going to steal it?
Do you know how many times I've seen police officers leaving documents in there on public eyes?
okay.
Yeah, because you're so stupid. Yeah.
You finished?
No. Don't approach me like that in the street again and demanding details.
You have just
Well,
approached
I've
me.
approached you now, but you came to me earlier.
The second he calmly requests to see their identification clearly so he can submit a complaint. You can sense the entire dynamic change. The reluctance disappears, and suddenly the details come out properly. That shift alone tells you everything. Accountability only seems to matter when there's a genuine possibility of consequences. Afterwards, they try to downplay the whole thing by claiming they only stepped in because he glanced into a police vehicle and they just wanted to ask a couple of questions. But that explanation doesn't match what actually happened. This wasn't some relaxed, informal chat. They weren't making a polite inquiry he could have walked away from. They were demanding personal details and reinforcing it with suggestions of rest. There's a major distinction between a voluntary conversation and one where cooperation is being forced through the implication of official power.
I caught you bullying kids. Give me details, give me details.
Sticking your nose in again
And then-
where you don't know anything about anybody.
What do you mean?
Just
You're just getting involved in stuff you don't know about.
What, you getting involved in my stuff?
Do you know them gentlemen up there? You called them kids, but they're actually gentlemen. Do you know them?
Do I know
Do you
them?
the history?
What do you mean?
Oh, exactly.
Do I need to know them?
You don't know anything.
No, I don't need to know them.
Oh, you don't need to have this conversation now. You don't need to walk around.
I do need to, because you approached me earlier. And you asked me for my details.
Because you were looking into a police car, which is abnormal. We don't normally get people looking into police
So?
vehicles, do we? So,
So anybody abnormal today, you're going to approach them and tell them, give me details?
we're just trying to have a conversation with people.
No, you were ordering me to give me your name and everything. You were ordering me to give me your name and everything. Well,
We asked.
I will request that picture. Hopefully it's not your personal phone.
Does it look like my personal phone?
Okay. I will request it.
However, we are in a
I will make a subject access request for that.
Okay.
Do you understand that? So hopefully it's not your phone.
Well, it's your
Okay?
hand anyway.
Hopefully it's not your phone.
It is my phone, yes.
Is that your personal phone?
It's none of your business.
I will make the subject access request.
Okay.
So I will get that picture that you've taken of me
You can have
off
a
it.
picture of your hand. if
Just to
you like.
let you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
I'll get your
you
name
think
then.
you.
then.
What?
When you make your subject access request, they'll let me know your name then.
No, they won't let you know
They
my
will,
name.
because I'll say, well, who's asked for this?
Why do you want to know my name anyway?
Because you're looking into the police car.
You want to know my name because I looked into a police car?
Yeah, exactly.
This is the point where transparency starts running in only one direction. She's perfectly comfortable taking photos of him. But as soon as he asks whether she's using a work-issued device or her personal phone, she shuts it down with "that's none of your business." That reaction says a lot. If an officer is capturing images of a member of the public while on duty, it absolutely is the public's business to know where that data is going and what device it's being stored on. That's not idle curiosity. That's a legitimate data protection concern. When Auditing Britain brings up the idea of a subject access request, that's exactly the correct response. Once photos are taken, they become personal data, and there must be a clear lawful basis for collecting, processing, and retaining that information.
So?
You wanted to know our names and our information.
Yeah,
We've
because you approached me because I will complain about you guys.
We've identified ourselves.
You have to-
How is that
because you
any different
request-
than us
you-
asking for your name?
Because you meant to identify yourself. When you deal with members of the public, you meant to identify yourself.
Which is what we did.
Members of the public don't have to identify to the police.
All we did was ask you for your details, that was all, wasn't it?
Yeah, but you can't force them out of me.
That's why
You tried to force them out of me.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, yes, you did.
We asked for your details.
Yes, you
That
did.
was all we did.
First of all, I struggled to get your details, but you were not. Hang on.
Didn't, because as soon as you
I
asked me for
struggled.
my
I had to
ID,
come back here and ask
sir,
for it.
No, you didn't, because I shown you my ID over there when you initially
Correct.
we'd initially started speaking.
But I
to
had to
me,
keep
as-
asking this
as
one
did
for
my
it.
colleague, because she'd already approached, shown it to you.
Okay, if you show it this quickly, how am I supposed to take it?
She didn't show you it quickly.
You showed it very quickly.
She showed
Although I
you
am
my ID.
recording here,
That's fine.
yeah.
That's absolutely fine.
So I will get it later. But if you show it, but you didn't know that at the time.
That's fine.
But if you show it this quickly, how am I supposed to remember that? Impossible. So if I ask for it again, you should actually identify yourself properly.
I've already
And
identified
you cannot expect me to identify to you.
That question really highlights the confusion at the heart of it. When the officer says, "What's the difference?" the answer is straightforward. The situation isn't equal. Ordinary members of the public don't carry legal powers. Police officers do, and that distinction is crucial. Officers operate under statutory authority, backed by law, policy, and a professional code of ethics that demands transparency and accountability. When those powers are used, trying to blur that line overlooks a basic principle of policing in the UK and the US alike. With official power comes a higher level of responsibility, not less.
Do you understand?
That's fine.
Unless I committed an offence. Did I commit an
We're
offence?
still allowed to ask for people's information.
You can ask,
regardless of whether
but
they
you cannot
consent.
expect it.
Which is why we haven't forced this information out.
No, you made it sound as if I have to give it.
No,
Absolutely.
not.
Your dress colleague, your uniformed colleague, she said, "I require your name." So that's forcing. Are we agreeing on that?
We've asked for your identification.
No, you didn't.
You don't have to give it.
Sorry, I had to ask her. I come back and ask for information. Yeah, this one.
Are you filming us at the moment?
Yeah, I'm filming you. I've been filming you all the way through.
Is your name AB?
I did tell you, you know that van when we walked past. I said, "Oh, it says AB on it."
Oh, what's your name again?
Don't say
I know
my name
your
in
real
public.
name.
You do not say my name in public.
Why not, sir?
Because that's sharing. That's
There's no
data.
offence against that. And isn't it?
Don't think
I
so.
think it is.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Wrong. You're wrong.
Okay.
You got it completely wrong.
I think I'm right, sir. I just
Yeah.
find out one time, Milan.
Just don't say it in public, whatever you do. You can say it in front of these because...
Are you going to leave my colleagues alone?
Oh, I'm in public place, my friend.
That's fine. We're going to leave you to the rest of your day. We've got some other bits that we need to go and do.
Sure.
Have a lovely rest of your day, and we will leave you to
Take care.
Thank you.
See ya. Bye.
In the end, they leave because there's simply nothing holding their position together. Not because things were resolved neatly, and not because AB eventually complied, but because every justification they attempted to construct completely collapsed. They couldn't transform someone observing a vehicle into criminal activity. They couldn't twist a confident voice into a public order violation. They couldn't fabricate a law against standing in proximity. Without any legitimate foundation, they opted to walk away rather than acknowledge they'd overstepped. What's most striking is how emotionally driven their behavior was throughout. Every action appeared motivated by ego rather than legislation. He mentions the car, they ramp things up. He refuses to provide details, they move straight to threats. He challenges their legal authority, they change approach. By the time it concludes, the uniform means very little because the boundaries of that power were obviously misunderstood. Authority without proper knowledge of the law is fragile, and when it faces calm resistance, it begins crumbling. That's exactly why they back off. That wraps up today's analysis. If you got something out of this, hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to keep independent content like this going. And make sure you visit Auditing Britain using the link down below and give him your backing. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next upload.